everyone, this is Kosher Bacon. This is not Stoneblock. Let me explain. Tried recording an episode of Stoneblock. I was doing this thing I did last episode where I recorded it in clips. For whatever reason, the first clip, the intro clip, didn't get started. It didn't work. So I lost that footage. What I did in the intro was explain my plan for the episode. I wanted to get into Botania, and I wanted to do it in a nice looking area. I wanted to do it in the mining dimension. So my plan for the episode was to set up wireless power transfer as well as wireless item transfer, or wireless RS access using refined storage and using the and for power, I wanted to use Flux Networks. Played around with it a bit. It was a fun episode to record, I guess. A little short, unfortunately. I don't have a lot of time. I figured rather than just cut out that footage and pretend that it never happened or anything, I'd just be honest with you guys and record this quick intro here. Anyways, on to the episode. Okay, did a couple things off camera. Primarily, I got all 16 different colors of flowers. Arranged them in the classic... I thought there was an empty space there. I arranged them in the classic CTM colors, starting with white, ending with black, so that's cool. Got a mega torch down over here, so even if there are any hostile mobs, they probably won't spawn in here for a while. Let's get into Botania. So the first thing we need is a pure daisy. Pure daisy is just 4 white somethings and a petal apothecary, which requires one of these somethings as well. So, let's go take a look at our flower bag. We do not have a lot of these, but we have enough to get started. So we're going to need some things. We're going to need bone meal. Check. We're going to need, do we have any saplings? Because we're going to want to grow some stuff. Yeah, let's get some saplings going. Hold on, I want another one. Let's see, bone meal, we're going to want shears. Is there flux-infused shears, I wonder? Doesn't look like it. Energetic shears. That's weird. Okay, no, interesting. Anyways, let's just get some regular shears over here. I think I have some in my bag. Yeah, over here, but always good to have more than you need than less. So the way these things work is kind of interesting. So you saw I crafted the flower into these petals. You right-click, plant a petal block, right-click with bone meal, got a double tall flower, harvest it with shears, you can convert it to 4 petals. Yay. And that's why I have all these guys over here. In case I need to convert something into petals, I've got a repository, backup, whatever you call it. Anyways, let's get this junk out of our inventory. Oh yeah, that's right. Clear this. So, we need the petal apothecary. Petal apothecary. Looks like there's all different types now. And, yeah. No? No, wait, that's right. They need to be slabs. I'm amazed I didn't have cobblestone slabs in there. We're going to want water. We're going to want buckets. We're probably going to need to go to the other dimension to get some water, which sucks. Every time I go through that portal, the main controller of my base pops off. Like, it disconnects as if someone wrenched it, and I don't know why. That's kind of annoying. Anyways, so the way this guy works, you right-click, fill it with water, then throw in the stuff, and we're also going to need seeds. Let's just go get it while we're over there. Like, observe. So we're over here by the portal room, we start running. And we keep running. It's about to happen. Did it not happen this time? No, it happened. In fact, where is it? Uh-oh. Did it disconnect, then despawn because it was in a loaded chunk? That's not good. I don't think we'll be able to do the interdimensional thingy. Not unless we have like a million controllers that we constantly place over there, because if that happens, then I can't chunk load it, and if I can't chunk load it, then that's kind of weird. Like, for right now, we can steal the controller from this area over here. Like, so now if I step on this, what happens? What? Maybe it reads as more than... Oh! Hold on. I just had a stupid idea. Maybe you're only allowed to have 1 controller per system, so this transmitter over here is supposed to... In here, let's set this to always active. Hold on 1 second. I gotta test something here. Like, I know that if you try and place an excess controller, it pops off, so maybe instead of using two controllers, I'm just supposed to run it off the network transmitter itself? Because that's kind of interesting. So every time I would go into this dimension, it would pop off. So here, we've got this thing over here. All our machines boot up. All our stuff is here. Great. So let's just set up the transmitter over here, power over here, input over here. So now, if I stick a crafting grid next to this, and I stick the card in here, can I read it? Here, don't bother with the interdimensional right now. This is set to ignore redstone signal. This is set to ignore redstone signal. It has power. Because if we place another controller... what is this called? Yeah, just a controller. Controller. Why are there 20,000 different types of controllers? There it is. Like if I try to place this over here. No, that works, right? That's really weird. Let's wrench it. Yeah, that one pops off. And then if I place this, and I place this, that one pops off. So what gives? How do I use the thingy? Can I just give it power directly and have it work? Doesn't look like it. In fact, this thing doesn't accept power. Yeah, see, there's no way. So what am I doing wrong here? I might have to pause and look this up on the Refined Storage Wiki. Why are you not... Why does this not work anymore? Okay, now this works. Give me just a second here. Okay, I'm dumb. I am really dumb. So RS has some pretty straightforward rules that I completely forgot about since the last time I played with it. Networks can only have one controller, not two. It kept popping off because it saw, hey, there's another controller, and it didn't like that. So, here's what I did wrong. You ready for this? So I had this guy over here, the network transmitter, and the network receiver messed up. You obviously... I don't know why I couldn't figure it out, I'm so dumb. You want the transmitter to send the information, you want the receiver to receive it, not the other way around. So the way I had it was I had the receiver over here, and the transmitter from the other location was pulling power from the wireless network, and it was treating that like... how do I explain it? I had it reversed. I should have had it like this. Out of curiosity, if I have another solderer... Yep, here, now we gotta set this back up. Also, hey, this works now. Here, let's craft another one of these real quick. Because I want to check and see how the power draw on this thing works. So now, no energy should be coming into this whatsoever. And then I get some iron. I'm trying to just run this thing out of power. And I stick it in here. Does it pull the energy from this as well? Here, let's go... oh, I can't see controller from this angle. Go over here. It should tell us... yeah, it tells me the network transmitter is doing something, and the network receiver, does that take power? 0 FE per tick. FE and RF are interchangeable in this game so far. So does this guy not need power then to run stuff? I guess because it's just sending the power through the system. Alright, cool. So bearing that in mind, we are going to need another network card, and probably going to have to void the two I currently have, because this one just tells it which network receiver it's got. So then, if I get more than one network... hold on, let's do a little more testing over here. Botania might have to wait for just a little bit later. So I get another network transmitter, and another network receiver. So then we get these two transmitters side by side. And let's get two more... network card. Right now I'm just voiding this material effectively, but I do want to play around with it. I don't think you can clear this. Like, yeah, it's just a thing now. So here, let's just keep these two in here for right now. So then we have two network receivers, here and here. And we get another grid. I'm going to want a regular grid anyways. And we're missing stuff. Why are we missing stuff? We need glass and another destruction core. Why am I always out of stuff? Why? Here, cob. Yeah, let's just quickly pulverize some cobblestone, smelt the glass. Here we go. So here we go. We got the glass we need. Quiet Enderman. Grid. Because the issue with the AE2 way of doing this, transmitting across dimensions or large distances, was that you could only do one other connection as far as I was aware with the quantum tunneling thingamajig. So now we got 2 blank network cards. We right-click this one here, this one here. They are both linked to the 2 ones. So then we set this one in here, and this one in here. So they can both access it. So then if this guy wanted to make an ender pearl block, while this guy tries to make a... tries to pull out... Okay, so that works. Cool. Okay, looks like that did it. And because power is transmitted across the network, we didn't need to bother with flux networks. Although if we end up using something that uses power over here, it's always better to have. By the way, in case you didn't notice, I am wearing the jetpack. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I don't know. I randomly felt like talking about it. This is the Resonant Jetpack. It holds a 20 million RF, and it moves pretty quickly. And hover mode is basically a straight hover at this point. Like, there's a very subtle downward motion. You can sort of see it. But for the most part, it's... Okay, I'm just dumb. I thought this was a separate dimension. No, it's the same thing as before. Okay, so that's good to know. I thought this stuff all got voided and I would have to get all my seeds again. Nope, same place. I'm just dumb. Yay. Today's just been an episode of me being dumb, not knowing how the game works. The big thing is to keep this thing chunk-loaded, though, apparently, otherwise you can have unreliable stuff happen. So that's cool. It's fine. Magnum Torch is doing its job, although from what I can tell, hostile mobs don't seem to spawn in this pack, in this area. Cool. I kind of want to live here now, I'll be honest. Maybe I'll move base again. Yeah, right, I'm kidding. I don't know, for some reason I can never live in a different biome than the overworld. Like, I'll have bases, sure, but nothing else. Anyways, back to Botania. We made ourselves the Petal Apothecary, and you know what I forgot? I forgot to get the water. Grr. You know what? Well, here, no, I don't want to do it. Crucible. No, I'm kidding. Don't be dumb. I'll go get the water. Grr. Okay, made ourselves a good old 2x2 of water, infinite water source. So Botania is meant to be as automatable as possible using just vanilla and Botania mechanics. For instance, you don't need a fancy schmancy item water transfer conduit thingy. You can just throw the bucket at the thing and it will fill up, or you can right-click it to get it in or out. So no fancy auto-clickers. You could use a dropper to dispense water buckets and use a dispenser facing one of these things set up to a redstone clock and then have a hopper system transfer it. Pretty cool. Botania has an item called an open crate that allows you to drop things in a straight line, so this is fully automatable with just redstone and Botania. Cool. Maybe that will be the challenge I do. Here, do we have seeds? Yeah, this needs to be auto-select. Seed. Also, I'm leaving this on. I just turned on the big reactor and set the reactor control rods so that would only produce 1,000 RF per tick, and I did not mean to plant that. Give me that. So then you just... yeah. Botania tries to work with as little numbers as possible, so it will say generate some mana to do this, or you need X amount of... It doesn't tell you the amounts is the thing. Anyway, Pure Daisy. So this is a pretty cool little flower. I wonder if it works on spruce wood. It should, but if not, we'll get some oak wood. Yeah, you can see the particles going. And I'm going to get a second one going in just a second. So, here. Bone meal, shears... and yeah, actually that should be sufficient. We need another water bucket. Right now I'm just doing everything by hand. I will automate stuff if I need to, but I think we can sort of just bum rush through what we want to get to what we want. So here, second Pure Daisy. We need cobblestone. So I wonder, does my wireless grid... yeah. What if we got a wireless transmitter and stuck it in range? I kind of want to try the infinite one, but we need lavender for that anyways. And some cable. Boom. So now, does this work? Oh my goodness, it does. Also, hey, that started. So now we just need cobblestone. Yep. Or does it need to be smooth stone? I can never remember. Yeah, it looks like smooth stone. You can see the particle effects. So this transformed into living wood. Living wood is interesting looking block. I don't know why I'm mining it with that. So let's get some more wood going. Yeah, and that's going to transform into living rock, which we need for the next part. The end goal is to get the alchemical catalyst over here, this guy, which needs mana pearl, which I think we even got some, but we're going to make the mana pool and mana generation. Brewing stands, gold, that's easy enough to get. And then the use of this guy, not the conjuration catalyst, you can convert flowers from one into the other, which is what we're going to do until we get what we need. Like, you throw saplings in, they convert from one to the other. You throw fish in. But specifically, we're looking for a type of flower, and I don't know where it is, but that's fine. Yeah. Like, we want one of these, for example. So we want one of these, one of these, one of these. But we want to try and get this guy over here, the lilac. So we want the sunflower, which you can get from the oxeye daisy, from the pink tulip, yada, yada, yada. So, again, it takes as long as it does to encourage you to try and automate it. Like, that's Botania's thing. It wants you to automate it. It gives you the tools to automate it with just itself and vanilla. I might do a series one day, once I'm done with Stoneblock and stuff, where I try to accomplish beating a mod just by itself with maybe a couple quality of life things like JEI or what are we looking at, and just that mod's content. Like, I imagine with thermal expansion or Botania would be pretty cool, and maybe actually additions would be nice, so maybe I'll do that someday. What do you think? Would you like to see that? Is that something you'd be interested in? Anyways, let's get our crafting table back. So yeah, living rock turns into mana pool. Cool. This is effectively a battery. Like, just plop it down, and you need something to feed it mana. I believe you need a wand of the forest and a mana spreader. I act like I haven't played this before, but I have. So here, Wand of the Forest, I think takes 3 of these and 2 of something else. I need more seeds. Inventory clutter. No. Yeah, brown. Let's just get 2 brown of these, or 2 of these browns. Although actually, I don't know. Where is shears? We had them. Oh, are they back in here? No. Did we stick them in here? No. Where did our shears go? This is the problem with having too many things. Seriously, I'm not... Yeah, I'm dumb. In my hotbar the whole time. So, let me see if I remember the crafting recipe for this. It was just this, right? Yeah, Wand of the Forest, which is this mod's wrench. Pretty cool. Let's get more stone going. I really like the way living stone looks. Does living stone have an EMC value? It does not. We might actually set up a factory to produce this for the building of Botania stuff, but right now we're just going to go through some of the quick basics while I work on the alchemical catalyst. So, we now have the Wand of the Forest. We're going to want a mana spreader, which requires a gold ingot. Gold. Alright. Mana spreader. And you can get pretty powerful ones, but we're going to start off with one of the basic ones. So mana spreaders, yeah, they're a thing. I think this one would actually work, but just to show this off, if you hold this thing, you can see all kinds of stuff. So I believe if you sneak right-click on that, then right-click that, or if you right-click that, then sneak right-click that, yeah. Now it's pointing directly into the pool. So now we need some type of floral flower that generates mana. I believe the Endoflame is still the early game option. Brown, red, and light gray. Fortunately, I took time and got all the flowers together, so this would be easy. Out of curiosity, if I bone meal, it does turn into a 2-tall. Okay, so let's get the 2-talls going then. Botania adds a couple other cool features with it. I highly recommend playing around with it if you have it in your pack. Like, I know I'm the biggest hypocrite here, because here I am, not really playing around with it, just sort of cheesing through it as I do. Or at least that's what I'm going to, and I'm fully aware of that. But it really is a fun mod for those who play with it. So what did we need? We needed light gray. Here, what can I get out of my inventory? Dirt. Ender pearls. Don't need these anymore. Here. Oh no, wait, let's put it in the dump bag. Don't need this in here right now, or this, or this, or this, or this, or this, or that. Don't even know why I have that anymore. So that's the light gray. We needed brown. Where'd it go? There it is. And we needed red, right? Red, right? Okay. So then we gotta take another bucket of water. Get it over here. Come on, pick it up. Okay, what was it? 1 red, 2 brown, 1 light gray. Boom. Alright, interesting advancement name. So this guy over here is the equivalent to a coal generator. Where's that wand? There it is. That should be linked. Yeah, it has a check mark over here next to the mana spreader, so it's hooked up to a mana spreader. And that little bar there indicates how much mana it has. You'll notice no numbers. That is intentional. So if we just get a coal block going... I'm wasting efficiency here, but whatever. No. Eat it. Eat the thing. So now that's going to start generating mana. You can sort of see the mana starts to build up over here. Then when it has a big enough thing, mana burst into the mana pool. Mana, mana, mana. Yeah. I think if you sneak right-click with this, or just regular right-click, there was a way to switch it that would charge mana tablets, which are the equivalent of backpacks, or, not backpacks, of flux capacitors. Alright, so now we've got some mana in our mana pool. Very nice. 1 Endoflame is the equivalent to like 1 coal generator, 1 basic generator, so it's not really going to fill it up faster. So we could make more of them, or we could look into some other generating flowers. Either way, let's look at how far away are we from the alchemical catalyst, because this is what we want. We need brewing stands. I think we already... Have I actually not done potions yet? I guess it's modded. You don't do potions like you normally would. So we need a mana pearl, so we need an ender pearl. Good news is we've got plenty of those. So how much mana does this take? It doesn't really tell you. Except if you have JEI, then it tells you. What is this? Compact machines? That looks interesting. Might take a look at that later. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. It takes this much mana. So not a whole lot, which is good. A lot of people seem to think Botania takes a ton of grinding time, but honestly it doesn't, especially if you play it smart. Play it like it's a tech mod. Automate everything. So I should be automating this, but because I'm just bum rushing through it, I'm not going to. Wait, I only need 1 of these. Whoops. 1, 2, 1, 1. Seeds. Drop the water. And I'm missing 1 brown. You can right-click with an empty hand to add back in the last recipe of stuff, which is pretty cool. Very helpful for automation. Toss another one onto here. We're actually going to disable the dislocator right now. So here, you eat that up. Let's go get more brown. Very nice. And I think this guy automatically tries to connect to the nearest mana spreader. So yeah, now we're generating mana 3 times faster. Look at how fast that goes up. Can we make a mana pearl yet? Nope. So let's look at some other floral friends. Where is the Botania lexicon? Lex. Nope. It's probably in the green bag. Yep. Next page. That's not what I want, though. So we want generating flora. The Endoflame. What's this guy do? Blast from a TNT? No. Any food? I believe this one's been nerfed though. Just a single food at a time. Any food it finds, it devours but does not create mana. The amount of time it takes depends on the nutritional value. Yeah, they nerfed it so you couldn't just feed it the best everything. Passive generator, but it dies. The Munch Dew eats trees. Slime chunks. Let's see, this one takes it from XP. You can just stand in it. The Thermal Lily eats flames. I don't know. We could also just wait for, yeah, that. So boom, mana pearl. There is the alchemical catalyst. So this thing's pretty straightforward as well. You just place it under the mana pool, and now it will start to convert things when you want it. So let's get our poppy. Conversion time, guys. Because we fed these things coal blocks, they're still generating mana. Blue orchid. This guy, 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 this guy. Boom. Lilac. So the cool thing about this guy is you can just bone meal him. This is a vanilla thing, not even a modded thing. And he drops a bunch of them. So yeah, that's cool. And then we can make the words. We can make the words, and they will be good words. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Okay, so now we can make end rods. Because we needed this lavender quartz. And boom, lavender quartz. Boom, end rods. So we can actually start to progress again. Because we've kind of been in a standstill over here till we could get that done. The end quest requires an end rod. End rod. Boom. Let's go grab a loot chest. I believe there was something else that needed end rods too, although for the life of me I can't remember it. Maybe a draconic evolution thingy? I don't know. Let's go look at our loot crate. Resonant upgrade kits. Nice. That really is quite nice. Let's get a lever. Lever? I barely know her. Here, stick it on here. So does that turn it off? No, wait, that's right, the receiver, so, Well, that kind of sucks. I guess you could do the janky system I had set up, but it didn't really work quite well. Alright, cool. One day we are going to revisit Botania. I don't think that's today, though. Like, this is our basic setup. We just did it for what we needed it for, and now we're abandoning it and never thinking of it again. I'm kidding. We'll probably revisit it again sometime later in this series, but for right now I just wanted the end rods. Alrighty then. Let's head back. Do I want to actually... Nah, I'll disable it at the other end. Because that's what I would do. I would place a lever by that network transmitter and have it where it will disable the transmitter if it's if the lever is pulled. Then just label which transmitter goes to what thing and only turn it on when I plan on using that base a lot. Because right now that's 1,000 RF per tick that's just being eaten up for no reason because we're not going to be over there. So here, down over here, up over here, I hate that elevator placement so much. Only work without redstone. So now, boop. And now if we look at our controller, which we can't from this angle, I should have thought of that. Our usage is back down to 150 versus that 1,000. So we can turn this guy off, because he was producing about 1,000 for us to keep things going. There we go. Very nice. So, I think we have time for one more thing this episode. What should I do? Let's look at quests. Google artificial end portal and more info to how to build this. I think we'll save that for another day. Do we want to look at the Philosopher's Stone? It requires an Ender Star, which requires going to the Nether. Sorry. What use is this? Halitosis generator, quantum quarry, antenna, Infinite wireless transmitter. I think that's what I wanted it for, actually. But that's fine. We're not doing that right now. We'll stick this in our tool belt. Tool bag, honestly. This as well. Maybe let's set up something real quick, some automation, and I think I know what I need to do. I believe it's one of these crafter tier 3s, plus, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this under chest over here. Do we have the translocators? We do. Glowstone. We ran out of glowstone, so let's go get some more. I don't know why I'm talking like this now. Seriously, stop it. That's weird. No, you walked in front of me, dude. You done? He was not done. Okay. So, we've sort of run out of room over here, plus I don't want to have to run over here every single time I want to get this thing up and running, so let's just set this up over here for right now, because I want to get it running again, because it's just been stopped this whole time. No, wait, it needs power. Let's just pull power from down over here, but then it's out of the way and I can't see it. I kind of wanted to see it. Oh well. Was this it? No. Oh wow. Give me this. What was this doing? Like, 6 sextuple compressed blocks? What was that doing? Here it is. Okay. It doesn't work. Here, that was this guy, right? Yeah. So now, translocator here, translocator here, right-click this guy. Boom. Glowstone. And glowstone over here. How much power is this guy using? Oh, this provides power. No, that's right, dummy. We want it on this guy over here. This is the reactor power, which ran dry in about 5 seconds. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Up over here? Sure, why not? So yeah, this has been full this whole time. Like, it's been filling up. Let's go over to the mob farm and take a look at it, because it's still been running this whole time. Like, I want to see just how far it filled up. Did it fill up the drawer entirely and start voiding it? Who knows? Like, I don't really know what I'm going to use the essence for, other than making some plants when I want to. Yeah, look at that. It was just... Oh wow, you can add more upgrades to this? I thought the limit was 5. Mob farm is still pretty efficient. What are the odds I had like an end? Yep, 2 mana pearls right there. I should have just looked in the chest before going through that whole thing, but I guess we still needed it to convert the flowers anyways. Alright, cool. So that's one thing set up. Maybe I'll set up a couple more simple machines somewhere. When I say a simple machine, I mean like put sand in, get clay, put gravel in, get clay, put sand in, get soul sand. Although maybe not, I don't know. I'll address something. I forget, did I mention this already? It's been a while for me recording this episode. So, some people might have noticed that my uploading has slowed down a bit. And I'm not sure how many people are actively watching me at this point, I'll be honest. Like, I imagine a number, but maybe not a big number. Here, how close are we to the deep dark portal? We need... Okay, so we need like another 5 sextuple, and we've got 1 quint, so we're getting there. So I'm not sure how many people watch me, to be honest. It's not a huge number, which is fine. I don't do this for the views and the subs and all that, and that's not my deal. If it happens, and that's cool. But, like, for the most part, I don't get a ton of views, which, again, that's fine, you know. I'm a relatively unknown quantity. I've only been doing this for, what, a month? I'm not expecting millions of subscribers or whatnot. But one thing I try and do is be consistent with my uploads. Right now I've got free time, so I'm uploading this, but obviously this isn't a day job for me. If something happens and I can't upload for a while, then I feel bad about that. And unfortunately something like that did happen. So yeah, sorry about that. It might happen again, it might not. It's random for me. I can't exactly control it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end the episode here. Thank you for watching. See you again next time.